Regulators are take a stricter position on the gamble production, in proposals to limit game machines and gamble advertisement. In the stricter environment, which does the next conduct for wager firms. But for lot that has go at far too top a cost, in regulation of the effect on the lives of such who discover their addiction difficult to monitoring. Top road bookmakers are keeping their breathing. The government will quickly declare the results of a overview in the game machines or flat prospect wager terminals, FOBTs, how driving a enormous ratio of their profits in store. Gamble charities would love to see the share on these machines cut in procedure to restrain issue gamble. Bookies say if the results of the overview are too retaliatory, down there'll be thousands of store closures, jobs will be lose and the economics will afflict. The result signals a major period for the production. The Gamble Committee is stricter its attitude, ramping up the quantity of enforcements it is take versus companies who don't toe the link. And in news story of these fines, the social clearance versus gamble adverts and the unfavorable transparency nearby FOBTs, the repute of the production has incurred. As all eyes are on the wager shops, as in so lot of the top road, the big change in the gamble production is to on the internet. In a digital year, all of us are now transport a gamble car in our pockets, manufacturing gamble more than available rather than always, says Mark Etches, head execution of the Mercy Gambling Aware. He's due to issue a lot anticipated consultation document to by the government, focus on web game. The Remotely Gamble Associate says down there are to improve to defend players in the pipe. In the springtime a domestic personality exclusion schema, GAMSTOP, is upcoming in that will be a license state for on the internet operators. The will enable human beings to unit themselves of any on the internet gamble carrier licensed by the committee. And there with behavioral analysis to counsel their members on how to place issue gamble. Gambling Aware would love to go future, proverb, down there is no range to stakes and prizes, that we believe is inappropriate. We've as well named for a ban on the use of letter of credit cards for on the internet gamble. Gamble advertisement is as well solidly in the controller's sights. The production is prohibited of advertisement in or about programs designed at youthful human beings, and willingly doesn't promote up the 9 p.m. divide. For dwell kind of sports although, as any fan could speak thou, the gloves are away. Lot overseas companies though sponsorship UK soccer teams as a way of receive circle stringent gamble advertisement rules in their own nation. Huddersfield and Newcastle are sponsored by OpSport and Entertainment 88, both of China game companies. Time Chip Castle shirts carry the Behalf Man Bets, a Philippines company. We, and the Advertisement Standards Agent, ASA, include had to get activity versus deceptive sale practices, deep reckless advertisements published by related organizations, and the dissemination, on operators' websites, of advertisements of special circulation to by 18s, it says. The position is not reasonable and is injuring confidence and trust in the gamble production. At the begin of April, new standards for gamble adverts go in impact. The Board of Advertisement Experience will ban adverts creation a feeling of urgent, for sample proverb rate currently, or such how trivialize a gamble. And after the year more than guidance will be published focus on defending youthful human beings. The could go future. The Gamble Committee wants to growth its powers to penalty operators who do not pursue ASA rules. Amazingly, several gamble firms say they'd love to see more than advertisement regulatory to give downward the large sale expend how has be the rule through the production. The reason goes how if all had to halt, they'd expend less than. One day the FOBT share outcome is published, we are potential to see more than consolidating in the production. Will Hockley, World Chief of Recreation at KPMG, says he'll occur really rapidly. Which the production as necessary is how confidence. It will go striker and reschedule. You win TC the end of the wager store, down thoroughfare be a lot less than of them. On the internet wager company GVC has coordinated to buy Ladbrokes Coraline, yet the definitive cost will rely on the FOBT share result. GVC will pay £1 if the outcome is a £2 share, but if it is £50, later the importance of the transactions will be about £1. If the discovery up of the sport wager marketplace happens as anticipated in America, later the production could be more than world rather than always up. Analysts say gambling house operators in the US could see to UK companies to purchase sport wager examination time companies already on the land in America, such as William Mound and Paddy Force Betfair, could gain. Driving striker, Clive Hawkswood of the Remotely Gamble Associate says the productions picture issue as necessary to be aimed. It is hoped how to several extent the finding of the present division for digital, civilization, print and kind of sports overview will paint a link in the grid and how any changes flow of it will start to enhance perceptions. But all in the production knows it will be an heavy fight. The newest Gamble Committee statistic include a precautionary of committee execution CEO Tim Milling machine operator. We would encourage all Gamble business community to be sharply aware how as their marketplace grows so too will our attention on enabling how consumer are secured. Treading the link among compliance gamble, equitable and secure as is their slogan, remnant a top stakes play.